come down here, and this is a bouquet that I made out of a teapot that I found at Salvation Army, and I polished it up and put some moss balls inside, and I made this little pumpkin right here out of a styrofoam ball and spackle, and then I painted it. I think he's cute. Our last name's Bishaw, so I got a B for our last name. And I got this pillow in my living room, came from Amazon. I was going to use that in my witch area for her black cat, but I ended up using a poison pillow over there instead. It wasn't very expensive, I think like $6, maybe less, I can't remember. And above my curtains, I did a swag on each one here in the living room. These are all made out of deco mesh and some stickers from Dollar Tree and some bats and pumpkins, and the candy corn came from Michael's on picks that you can get there each year. And down here on the corner of the couch, I have the Dollar Spot Trick or Treat pillow. I like it because on the other side it says Hocus Pocus, but I wasn't trying to go with a Hocus Pocus theme in here this year. I was trying to just keep it basic Halloween. And here's a swag on one of my other curtains. I tried to keep them all similar. None of them are exactly alike, but they're all made with the same materials, so there's a similarity on all of them. And up here is a bird dressed up like a pirate, and another one dressed up like a mummy. And here's my final swag in here. Got a big fly stuck to the curtain. And my cat pillow I got from Walmart this year. I tried several times to go back and get the little ghost pillow. I should have bought it when I first saw it, but it was so early, and it was white, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to keep it white. And now I'm kicking myself for not getting it because now I can't find one. But this is my sunset. He got this hot air balloon last year for Christmas. We try to buy him something like that for, he likes this kind of thing. So if you pick these things up when they're on clearance after Halloween, they make good Christmas presents for people who are into that sort of thing. And there's my little dog that I got from Dollar General this year. He's cute. And this sneaky little guy down here, I've had him for years. I can't remember where I got him from. I think it might have been TJ Maxx, but I'm not real sure. And I got some of those boxes that you get that look like books from Dollar Tree. I wanted to get some of those this year to use, and then I didn't really know what to do with them, so I have them down there. I think you can use them as gift boxes, but, I wanted to keep them this year. And I got some pesky rats here and there around in my living room. And up here, this is one of my favorite things that I found this year. There goes my clock. This is a trick-or-treat sign that I got from TJ Maxx, and it lights up. I like the color of the lights. I think it's super cute, and it really is noticeable when you first walk into my living room. See that? It's like, hello, it's Halloween. And here's another bird dressed up like a ghost. I think he's cute. And these little pumpkins that you can get from Dollar Tree, these are old ones, so I think that now they have like a little hanger on the top of them or something. And here's one of my wreaths that I made. Has some ghost on it with vellum eyes, and the haunted from Dollar Tree that's painted black. And these flowers are all made out of felt. And then it's got some pieces of picks in it. I think that came out super cute. Had a hard time not getting it to look like St. Patrick's Day when I first started working on it, so it wasn't completely easy. And I made a big spider web over here in this corner. See that? It goes all the way down to my stairs because I wanted it to be really noticeable. And here on my shelf, I have this cat, another Auntie Cuckoo idea. She made a cat and a jack-o'-lantern. These are out of the round fishbowl things that you get from Dollar Tree, and then the candlesticks. So I painted that. That's my oldest daughter when she was little, dressed up for Halloween, a costume I made. And that little painting back there in the back, I made that kind of reminded me of the 5 Little Pumpkins little story. That's my middle daughter. She's dressed up like a fantastic Mrs. Fox. And my son dressed up like Abe Lincoln. Those were that was a year where I decided to make paper mache masks. It was fun. A lot of work, but a ton of fun. They were really cool looking too. And this is another little watercolor I did, the jack-o'-lantern. There's Dracula. And there's my other candlestick that I made like Auntie Cuckoo did. This one I made into a moon, and it looks like it's looking at you, see? I like how that one turned out. My middle daughter dressed up like Dracula one year. She's on the Dracula shelf. And these little guys down here I found at the consignment shop this year. I really like their faces. I don't know where they're from originally, but I got those at Cluttered Closets. If you guys are in Connecticut, in our area, you should check out Cluttered Closets sometimes. You can find some really good stuff in there. And I made this lantern down here many, many years ago. Probably, I don't know, 15 years ago. But when the light hits it just right and it's dark enough, there's like a ghost painted on the inside that shows up when you have the lights on. This is one of those ceramic things that you get from Michaels that you can paint yourself. I painted that several years ago. You can see there's lots of chips on it, but I still like it. Going up my stairs, I have those pumpkins that you get from Dollar Tree. All of them light up and blink all the way up there. And then when you get to the top of my stairs, I have one of those beware signs from Dollar Tree. And then an old dollhouse that one of my mother-in-law's friends gave my oldest daughter when she was little, and we decorated that for Halloween this year and put lights inside it. I did some stuff upstairs, but not enough worth showing everybody. A little pumpkin on the wall here going down my stairs. And I made this bee out of antique buttons to go for our last name for here in the stairs. I like it. Okay. Here's another one of my pillows that I got from Amazon. It says, "It's always Halloween inside my head." Anybody who knows me knows that's true. And I made these. If anybody's interested, I could do a tutorial on how to do that. I left myself one more to do up there, so if it was something people were interested in, I could do that. And then they're made out of the Dollar Tree spider webs that you can get that have the spider glued in the middle. I repurposed those. And this little guy, I've had him for a while. I think that he came from Aldi actually last year. But he's so cute. He has such a sweet look on his face. And then these little lights are, I think they were from Kohl's. They're different maple leaves. And he's a cute little guy over there. Under my TV, I have this tree. I always forget to light him up. Let me turn him on for you, because he's kind of cute. There. And some pumpkins and a couple ghosts down there at the bottom. I think they're cute. And then here's my other Halloween tree. At the bottom I have all kinds of pumpkins and skulls under there for my tree skirt to hide the wires. And then it's a black tree, so things are kind of hard to see on it, but let's back up so you can see it a little bit better. There it is. It's pretty good size. Not as big as my Christmas tree, but you know, it's Halloween, not Christmas, so it doesn't need to be as big. So I started at the top with some picks that look like moons that I got from Michaels and some other picks. And then this ribbon that's on here for the garland, that's from Dollar Tree this year. I think I used 3 rolls on here. And these are the little pumpkins that you get from Dollar Tree. I just put faces on them. And I made these guys last year. They're made out of styrofoam balls covered in spackle and then painted and decorated. I made several of them. You'll see more of them on the tree. These are the bats that you get from Dollar Tree, and then some signs from different places. And these are the coffins, and I stuck the lid on there and then put some material in the back, some sparkly material in the back, and glued the ghosts inside. I think those came out cute. Here's one of the ones I made, the little witch with her crooked smile, little sneaky smile. These are cute little clothespin dolls that you can make with your kids. super fun project to do with kids because it's easy and you can make them as complicated as you want or as easy as you want. This one's a little skull that I made. Here's another clothespin doll that's a witch. My son liked to craft when he was a little bit younger, so I used to do lots of those kind of projects with him. And I ran a daycare when we lived in Indiana, and I used to do lots of projects with the kids. And there's a Frankenstein. Isn't he cute? So there's that. There's another one of those. We go over to my other corner. There's another one of those. See that? I think they're super neat. Nobody else has those because that's an idea that I kind of came up with on my own. Grandin Road had some metal ones like that, but they really didn't look like what these look like. And this witch, I got her from a consignment shop last year. She's kind of creepy. And then you guys, here's the wallflower from this year. If you can see it very good. But you get it and it has orange lights in it and a little witch's cauldron in the background, and it projects the witch with her cat on her broom above it. Love it. Love it. Bath and Body Works did a good job with that this year. And then here's my poison pillow I was talking about, and here's another one of the seats to the chairs that I wove. And some birds up there at the top of my clock. And then I wanted to show you one other thing that I did this year. This is a project that I did. I haven't seen anybody else do anything like this, but I did a couple years ago. I did the Harry Potter candles hanging from the ceiling, and I really liked the way the feeling that you got from that, but I wanted to do something else. So these are the graduation stars that you can get from Dollar Tree. I hung those up above my table, so it's like a chandelier above my table. And then I made this moon. I'll show you up close. This moon. He's a round piece of styrofoam. Those styrofoam discs that you get from Dollar Tree, you can get them other places too. But I covered it in spackle. And then I carved the face and stuff into the spackle once it was dry and painted it and glittered it. And he's the centerpiece to all of the stars. And I really like how that came out this year. And I like having an idea that I haven't seen anybody else do. Right above the big table. There's her face lighting up on that now. As soon as I get over there, it stops. Isn't that how it goes? All right. So, everybody, that's my 2020 Halloween home tour. I don't think I showed you this. I can look over here. This is from Joann's last year. And all of the stuff in my china cabinet is crystal and hobnail glass, and then there's some green Fenton glass in there. I really like how that looks all in there together like that. And there's a snake over there that's green. But anyway, I think that covers everything. Thank you for watching. This is my 2020 Beshaw Halloween home tour. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.